Check, check, check. So we can follow like the same warm-up progression if you guys want. We can start with like that double pant grip game, move on to like the pant collar grip thing, and then go into like the open-handed thingy. If y'all want to do that, cool. Let's try for like. I'll explain it right now. Yeah. Yeah, double pant grip. Let's do a. Oh, actually, it's a continuous game. We can't do continuous. So let's actually start with double pant grip. Let's start with the double pant grip thingy. Oh, well, Matt's almost ready right now.
I can play bottom.
Okay.
I explained, but
yeah.
I'll just play bottom the whole time.
Cool. So yeah, if you go to bottom real quick. So we're just trying to figure out from top how to stay close, but keep his feet off of me. Like that's the main goal of the game, right? Just keep Hugo's feet off of me while he tries to keep his feet on me. And as I'm doing this, I want to try to stay as close as possible to him and try to work different angles on his body. And he can just open hand frame. And I can like do anything I want, but I just want to focus on trying to keep his feet on me. Cool. All right. Switch partners, but if you're on top, just go to the bottom. We have to switch first? Yeah, but switch partners because we're always using this game.
I'm only on the bottom too.
Oh, you're only playing bottom. Who was on
I
bottom?
was bottom. What you got? That's what summer buddy. It's from the sweets and the
All right. Anything from anybody before we do the next one?
floor's open.
Floor open.
You know, I think something we haven't used in this game is like sometimes I overcommit. It's easy for Matt to grab like a underhook or something.
Oh, on the foot.
Yeah, on the foot, on the foot. Because like you go too far to the head and you're too close, you're not paying attention. Like you focus on the feet. Like if you grab the underhook, you could be in a very strong like K guard, if not crab ride or something like that.
Okay.
Maybe we should play a game like that sometimes. Maybe further down the line, because then we have like a collar pent, and then we have like open passing basically, just frames. Maybe after that we could play like you do a little bit of guard retention, but if you can grab a underhook and take a strong guard, you should take it.
So there's something about like being able to also attach with the arms as they're passing. Okay. Yeah, we can. You. Huh?
Clip it.
Me clip it?
This is
Matt got his shot to correct my mic placement.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Cool.
No, what do you guys think? Does that make sense to you, or?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, well, we should definitely talk about it more
Mhm.
from like as far as like the game design perspective.
sure.
But yeah, if there's like a potential problem of also like as you're passing, opening yourself up to
Mhm.
somebody grabbing your legs, like that could potentially be like an issue.
Mhm.
So we can see if there's something there. Yeah. Cool.
Just sucking it all in.
Cool. I like it. All right. Pant collar game. Cool. Cool. Just to rehash this one. So from top, now I want to focus on keeping Matt's feet off of me while also trying to figure out how not only can I get a pant grip, but also any kind of collar grip on him and still working to stay as close as I can to him while keeping his feet off me. And I can switch hands if I want. I can push him. I can be creative with the different types of combinations of collars and pants that I'm gripping. It can be anything. And Matt's only job is to keep his feet connected to me in some way, however he wants. And once again, he can only push on me with open hands. And the other thing he can do, he can block my hands if I'm trying to get grips, but he just can't hold on to my arms in any way. If I grab his collar, he can remove my grip. And that's all we're trying to do. No win conditions, just continuous. Cool.
Were you just on top or bottom?
I was done.
Alright.
Yeah, start with it.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay. Isn't that?
I was just on top.
Stay bottom.
Yeah. Wait. Who was just on top? I was on top.
Oh shit.
I need to go bottom, so if somebody who's on bottom. I just say you're
Yeah, okay, just. I sprained my thumb the other day doing this game, so I'm gonna let it chill. I may or may not have played maybe a little too much video games last night. My thumb is a little sore.
What were you playing?
Super Smash Bros.
I think. Pardon the thumb.
I have to think about it physical therapy, but yeah. I had to whip Jordan and Jake's ass. You did something different.
Wait, what did you feel?
Trying to think of what I felt differently.
That's a good position twice.
Yeah.
Sometimes more than you did in the previous.
That's true. Yeah, I think like I kept I don't know how to really explain it, but I kept doing the same old thing, and Matt just kept blocking me with his like upper leg. It's like I knew like I had to like kind of like try to switch it up or try to like fake going away and go back the other way. Otherwise, he could just like read what I was trying to do. Um, and yeah, I feel like I just got lucky with the timing at one point to drag your leg across and to grab your collar. But yeah, I think like doing this game is like it does really show you like how hard it is just to like try to pass one's guard, especially if you're not like doing real life drilling practice like this. Because I just kept doing the same thing over and over and over. You just kept doing the same thing, blocking me. Top leg, other side, top leg, top leg.
So
Is this okay, Joshua?
maybe up just like a half a centimeter, maybe.
All
Too
right.
far.
But the times that you were able to make it to the side with collar and pant grip, like you were, so I think what you said is just you were kind of repeating the same thing over and over, and then eventually you were like, okay, I can't do that anymore. Like it's not working. And you, instead of one fake, two fakes. And then I was like, oh shit, okay, now I gotta pay attention. Like now I'm a little more unsure of like, what is he gonna go left or is he gonna go right? And that's what made it harder on the 2 times you were able to make it to the side with the grips, were the times that you deviated from your like typical pattern. So I don't know if there's anything I think to take away from that, is that like it's okay to try a couple times like the same thing, but then when you realize that I know what's coming, you got to change something maybe a little bit quicker. So, which is a skill in and of itself, like just learning to recognize that somebody else knows what you're doing and then changing that up, right? Just my own observation.
Yeah, no, nothing to add. I thought you guys put it in a great way. I love those games because, I think, especially on bottom, guard retention, a lot about it is like pattern recognition. Like, feel like recognizing what's coming your way and if you're fighting at an advantage or if you're still good. So I think those games where, like, you're not going to grab something and hold on to a grip forever, or like shoot for a guard and like keep a lasso or something like that. I think those are very useful for like general guard retention. I think those are great.
Do you want to design your game?
Do you want me to design my game? Honestly,
Please
like
do.
I
Because
do.
I know you showed like an example while we were playing too. You like
Right.
said some example, but let's experiment. Do you guys want to do it? Yeah. Do you want to just go for it, and then we can just play it and kind of see what happens and try to figure it out.
Right, sure. So my thing was that, sometimes when we pass like without grips, right? Like
Yeah. Do you want to demonstrate?
um
Are you on top or
Oh.
bottom? You can keep the mic too.
so
Yeah.
come on bottom.
Okay.
So like typically in those games, what the point is to keep Josh feet off of me. I might tunnel vision on that a little bit, and sometimes I'll get a strong Toriando, but like here I'm way too close. Like he could grab a underhook and pull me in. Like here I'm not in a strong passing position at all. If anything, I'm in a weaker position. So I like to find a way to like balance that out a little bit and not expose like legs as easy for him. So like maybe one way to do it is we do the same game, maybe no grips at all, like just no gi grips, and we pass. And if Josh can enter like X guard, or if you can go to the back, then we just restart.
So is it only X guard and only go to the back?
You just make no gi grips. You can't, because otherwise you can grab like a sleeve or a pant and use that too much.
Okay.
So we just do no gi grips. I don't know, like that's the first try, but. And if I can pass here, well, we can restart.
So
And-
if you pass, what's the win condition for you?
Chest to chest.
Chest to chest?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to actually get. Is it chest to
Right,
back
or
included,
like
or just
knee.
chest to
Yeah,
chest?
yeah, chest to back or knee on belly. We can restart too.
Okay, so knee on belly, chest to
Right, the
chest,
scoring
chest to back.
position basically.
Okay.
Like if I can get chest to chest or knee on belly or chest
Or
to back,
chest to back, any of those you win.
right?
Okay.
And And if you get a guard,
What does that mean? Establish a guard? Can we
like
define that?
you can enter like you grab something and you go to X. You can scoot
So
yourself
this is
in,
a guard,
right. Then I have to like
and you
so
lose.
either we restart or either I break the guard.
Okay. What else is a guard though? Like let's define like what exact like specifically what like where I need to like
let's
what
do-
what effect I need to have on you basically.
Let's do like
Because like if you're passing, is like
Yeah.
this a guard?
no. Let's do maybe like X and single leg X. And yeah, X and single leg X I feel. That should
Okay.
be enough.
Why those two?
Because those two you can enter with just a underhook. Like if you take lasso, you'd probably need the sleeve,
Okay.
and this is gonna slow it down significantly, I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Del Riva too, but I'm just trying to limit the amount of grips, so like we're not stalling, like.
Yeah.
Because if I get the lasso or like a Del Riva, like I can keep you there for way more time than is interesting, you know.
Okay. I'm curious about this. I
Like,
might
it
have
ju-
some thoughts on it, but we can also play it and then just like
Yeah,
see
I'm
see
trying
what's
to
happening.
mitigate like the passer exposing his legs.
Okay, that's
what
what.
I'm trying
Okay,
to
yeah.
do.
So the skill you're trying to build is not letting me grab your
Right,
legs
right.
with my arms. Is that the
Mhm.
big thing here?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
yeah, basically that's what I'm trying to like.
Okay. Do we want to? We could say get all the way to like some kind of guard, like single leg X or X guard or something, or we could just say like if I'm able to grab your leg.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what would happen there.
Yeah, but sometimes like you can grab my leg if I'm here and you grab my leg, like I'm still gonna be good, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, sure, you have a underhook, but it's not the end of the world, right? Like if you can't do anything with it, you know, we can stop the game for that.
Okay. So it's almost like both my feet need to be connected to you. And
Yeah,
I
you need
have an
some sort of
underhook.
like offensive action on me, you know.
Okay.
If it's just a underhook, then it's too easy to like cheese the game and be like,
Okay.
"Whoopla," you know, we restart.
Okay, can you go to the side real quick? So what if I am here with an underhook on your leg and I'm just like this? Does this count?
Like here, you're in a good guard retention position, so
Okay, so this isn't really like a
like this is me fucking up.
yeah.
Basically.
Okay,
This is what I'm trying to mitigate.
got it, got
'Cause,
it.
like
So we're
here, my
not
leg exposed. I don't have anything to you.
got it. Okay, so that's why I was actually asking. So it's not necessarily like X guard or single leg X,
Yeah,
but
no,
it almost looks like just my feet on you while also grabbing a
Right.
leg.
Maybe we do that. Maybe we do
Okay.
like instead of X and single leg X, we do like if you can get some control on the leg and your feet on you.
Okay, feet. Okay, so like my goal here right now, as you're passing, stayed the same as before, where I was trying to keep my
Right.
feet on you. But now, if
can
I
also
have
throw
my
in-
feet on you and I manage to control one of your legs with my upper
Right.
body, then I win.
Right.
Is that
Let's try something like that.
okay? Cool. Okay. First game. Let's go.
What? Yeah, let's go. I'm a big boy now.
Should we switch if somebody wins?
Switch it.
So like top player, bottom player, we're going, and say you manage to get knee on belly. Should we just reset and keep going? Just yeah, you're just gonna say okay. Cool.
I think it's better if, like I stay on top so I can correct immediately.
Okay.
If I fuck up immediately, you know I can go.
You can correct. Okay. Do you want to do a 3-minute round?
Yeah, 3 minutes.
Okay. Cool.
What we're doing for 3 minutes?
Yeah.
Yes. So
Okay.
You may have your abs, and they'll be sore tomorrow.
Yeah, no geekers.
Yeah, yeah.
I went the last second.
Yeah, I know.
I have one question on the game. Just right before we do the next round, there was something that was happening where you would start to get past, and then I would have my feet actually on you, but you would be on your knees, like you were on both knees, kind of, and I still had a leg, but we kept playing and we didn't call this a win condition. Is this a win or no?
I feel like if you shoot, it should probably be a win.
Should it? Okay. So no matter what, if I have,
For Josh, yeah.
okay. So no matter what, if I have control of one of your legs and my feet
Yeah.
on you, you can be standing. Because I saw because I saw we were just resetting if you were still standing, but
Right.
okay.
Yeah, there's a little bit for gray zone here.
Yeah.
Sometimes like I'm on my knee, but they have like a cross face, and you had some.
Yeah, but I
stuff
don't
too.
have any inside with my
Right.
leg. Yeah.
Or you should just have like a knee shield or something. Like this keeps going, you know, but
Yeah, but if I just have
Maybe
2
the
feet
2
in
feet.
front of you
yeah,
and control of a leg. Okay.
right, right.
Okay. Cool. Shall we?
No. Because even if you have 2 feet, take back whatever you have.
Because I think at some point we were like this.
Yeah.
Let's still pass.
I can pass 100% of the things, but I still have a chance of passing, you know?
Right. Yeah, the only thing is like if we're gonna have a win condition, then it needs to be like very like specific, right?
For sure.
Right.
Yeah, I don't have the game pinpointed yet,
Yeah.
but you feel it, right? Like it calls for other things.
Yeah,
in
there's
previous
like
games before, like.
yeah, this one where you're kneeling, I don't really have. I don't know. We can call that no win if you're on your knees for now. We can just say that if you guys want. Like you have to be on your feet. I have to have my feet on you with an underhook. I don't know exactly why yet, but
Yeah,
you are right. Like it definitely doesn't feel like I necessarily am doing anything to you if you're kneeling and I just like have your leg. Like I don't know. What do you guys think?
I'm gonna give Josh shit all day for this. I yes to everything you just said. But I found this game opened up a lot of false reap entries for me as the bottom player. I found that was the easiest way to mitigate like the very quick like step by pass or step through pass or whatever. I was just like, I'm just gonna throw my leg across here, and then I like connect my arms behind that leg and then just sit Austin down. Yeah.
I just kept like underneath and just like throwing my legs up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like as Austin would like get to one side, I would just throw this leg across and then come in this way, and now I've got the win condition. And so
this is a cool. Yeah, that's the part that I was like, it was that like now it's forcing me to try to like do stuff if you're already past like a certain point. Like,
I never played with a false reap, so this was like it showed up like 3, 4, 5 times in a row. I was like, I'm just gonna get the false reap here. So it's nice, at least for me, it was nice to like recognize when the false reap is like a viable guard retention strategy when somebody's like already past your knees.
Is that good in the gi or does that BJJ?
No, you can do it.
you can false reap in the
Yes, yeah, because it's his foot's on this side. If his foot was on the other side, it'd be a problem. And if I had his like, so like, if I go to single leg X, I'll show him what's illegal first. If I go like this is if I have his leg locked up here. There are very specific cases where the foot being in that way are like okay, and that's if he initiates and is turning away.
Right.
So like his hip line, like this midline here, starts to turn on this side. Like if he turns, now like if my foot comes across, okay, that's gonna happen sometimes. And that's actually that's a lot of times how I address single leg X as a top player. But the false reap, his foot's on the other side.
Here you good for BJJ?
Yep.
I just
Okay, is there? Okay.
come back. Yes and no. So like
There's a
So-
nuance here. Josh's been burned, I think.
Go to bottom. So we call this the saddle position, right? Like this is totally fine to be here
As long as you don't attack.
as long as you don't attack this foot. I can attack this foot if I want. Now Matt, stand up. Stand all the way up. IBJJF refs for purple belt and below are gonna reset us standing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you
Okay.
can't actually.
For me.
I think you're fine. Yeah.
You're the only one, buddy.
Yeah. So yeah,
Okay. That's helpful.
because the foot is all the way across the center line, and they're considering the bottom foot trapped.
Okay.
That's
Because
like
it's on
the
floor.
yeah. That's like a weird exception.
I see.
If your foot was like because we stood up from that saddle position, because saddle was a thing, and like
Mhm.
I can't control you necessarily as you're standing up. As soon as you stand up, I think the player who stood up would get 2 points, and then the ref will reset you in the middle.
Okay.
So yeah, just be careful with false reap.
Good to know.
Yeah.
You will
Yeah.
be careful. I will not be careful.
Yeah.
I'll be careful.
I need to check on the gi though. I can't because there's also differences for master
Mhm.
brown belt versus regular brown belt. Anyway, okay.
You can take it. I don't need you. I have nothing else to say.
All right, let's play again. Switch partners. Are you staying on bottom now? I haven't gone top yet. So have you? Were you just on top or bottom? You were on top. Okay.
Oh, wait, shit. So, yeah, I was on top.
Sorry, guys.
No,
It's
wait,
all
wait.
good. It's my stupid thumb.
Go with Josh. I'll go second time on top.
Okay. But yeah. Now that I think about it, for the first game, I was on top twice. Also,
Were you?
I think I might have been for the very first one.
Oh, for the
The
very
very first one. Yeah. I can't remember.
Maybe every third game. Sometimes
Yeah,
on top
just-
place.
With my back. I forget it too. Yeah, go. Go. Oh.
Bill says hi. I wonder if that's our Bill. What's up, Bill? What's up, Bill? Is that Bill in his clips or a different Bill? Okay, that was interesting. Let's see get some water too real quick.
What did you think about that game, Austin?
Huh?
What did you think about that game?
You don't like it?
Oh, sure.
I like the game for sure. It, I don't know. I feel like I say like the same stuff every time since last week. How just like doing these games just exposes the deficiencies in my game. Like for me, when I go with people, you know, I try to replicate like what I see from them when they're defending me. So I was trying to do what you were doing to me. But I couldn't do it against Josh.
What was it that you were trying to do?
Like, because with Matt, usually he would pummel his feet a lot and try to keep it away from you.
Yeah.
But for you, like, you were controlling my ankles the entire time, and it was kind of hard for me trying to like fight my feet off from your grips. And then once you're able to like pin my knee down and just have on the other side, I feel like it was easy for you to pass. Even though I was trying to like pummel over, but I couldn't
Yeah.
replicate it just as well as Matt was doing.
Yeah, I will say what I felt from top when we were going is I actually started to notice that as I would start to go around one side, you would put your foot on the floor to try to square up to me.
Oh, is that the?
You kept putting your foot on the floor because I would pin, and then I think you would
Yeah.
panic and put your foot on the floor to try to fix your hips. And all I was doing was waiting for you to put your foot on the floor so that I could just throw your knees, and that's how I was getting around.
Oh, so don't do that.
Yeah. I think.
Yeah, no,
Let me
you
see
were.
what was happening because
That
I
was
kept going here, right? I just kept going here.
Yeah, no,
and
was
then you would
like.
try to fix your hips, and I would just walk around the other
Oh,
side. Yeah,
shit.
because like now you're like pinning your own foot to the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
This game in general, or just
No,
having
yeah, just for this game, like the nogi grips for the passer.
for
Because
the
I definitely
passer?
grabbed his pants like 2 or 3 times. Like I was not even like I had like nogi in the beginning, then I was doing something else. I was just grabbing the pants as I was going. You know, it felt a little weird because the games before we do pants grips, and now we go back to no grips. I mean nogi grips. A little weird, you know, that transition.
The yeah, I guess the order in which the games are done.
Maybe we could try the same with like maybe pants or something.
Like allow pant grips, allow
Mhm.
grips, or something. Yeah, I think because like usually like it really comes down to I think like what we're trying to build and what variability we're trying to take out, right? And that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And we can play with that however we want. But
Yeah.
you look like you're about to say something.
I forgot.
Okay,
I don't remember if it comes up. I'll tell you.
cool.
'Cause right now I see it mostly as the game for the bottom player to like be effective at like recognizing like when you can like like get a strong position easily, you know.
Let me actually say, for the bottom player, yeah, but also I'm feeling it from the top as the top player too, because what's happened I've realized is like um there's been times where like I've tried to pass, like I've gone to live rolls and open mats and stuff, and I've tried to pass like this from the top, and then people start doing shit from bottom that like it won't happen in the game that we're playing, right? Because we haven't introduced that variability. So actually I think for the top player, allowing the bottom player to start grabbing the legs is like a new piece of thing. It's like a very small thing, but it
No,
is
for sure.
now another additional thing, which
For
I
sure.
think like makes the top player now have to be cognizant
Right,
of not
right,
getting their
right.
legs trapped. So I think it is also good for.
For sure.
Yeah, there were a couple occasions, Hugo, when you were getting around to the side, and I, now knowing that I can win by trapping a leg,
Mhm.
as soon as I got my arm underneath, you had to back up, and that made space for my legs,
Right.
which changed the game for you as the passer.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Austin, one thing that has come up several times in these like guard retention games over the last couple months is just never letting the knee touch the ground. And I don't know if we talked about this last week, but it's like being very conscious of like not getting this stuck, because it seems like when you were going with Josh, like this leg was getting stuck, and then in getting it stuck, you're having to use it to pull yourself back. But if you keep the knee off the ground, you got more access to his body with that foot, and you can create. That's kind of like I guess the last line of defense as far as like the structure goes when we talk about building a structure. Same structure, but like, right, ideally you're here, he can't move you to the side. If he moves you to the side and you have to like break the structure a little bit, this is still like a viable alternative to keep you from having to pin your leg to the ground to turn to the side. If that makes sense. Which is something that we found helpful. So if you find yourself in that position again, it's something you can think about.
At some point, I think actually we should develop a structure game. I was just thinking about it right now because what a lot of people I'm noticing who are playing this game in like the early stages are doing are holding their own knees but keeping their elbows close to their body, which like does nothing. It's like preventing me from getting space here, but like I can just right. And when because like it looks like the right position because you're grabbing your knees, but it's not. Now watch if Matt like blocks himself on the mat. So I think we should do like have a game where like the top player's only job is to try their best to like push, like this is very like low representative of the actual game, but it's like the most simplified task to get people to like understand this idea of like being able to hold themselves up with the mat. Right? Now as soon as Matt releases his elbow, I can do whatever I want, right? And then the same thing going that way. Like if Matt pushes on the mat, right? Now if he releases, I'm not gonna push hard, but see that's like the structure that we're always trying to do on bottom, yeah. But that might be a cool little initial sort of game. Yeah. Cool. I don't know. Does that make sense?
Oh no, that's something I'm
Yeah.
gonna take away from today for sure.
Cool.
Do you, I would love you to make a video of this.
Yeah.
The guard and stuff. So if you three want to play like top bottom out for a round, and
Okay.
I'll just film and I can
Of like the
the
same.
guard retention stuff. Yeah, we can play the same game if you want.
Okay. With the underhook of the leg or
Up to you. Whatever you guys want to do, because you're the ones playing it. I just want some guard retention. Footage as well.
okay. Do you want to do this one again, or do you want to do the one without underhooking the leg? Because without underhooking the leg, we can go back and we can try to focus on maybe like utilizing this principle of structure, maybe, and remove the variable of the underhook for now.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do simple for now.
Okay. We can do like a top bottom out rotation. So like, so if you're sitting out and I'm on top, and if I get chest to chest on Austin, then he loses. He sits out. I go to bottom. You come in on top.
I mean, can't we do 3 rounds otherwise?
What's that?
Can we do like just 3 rounds? So everybody has each position? Like you get 1 out, 1 top, 1 bottom?
Oh, that's top bottom out. Yeah. So you come in on top now.
Oh yeah, but I mean, instead of rotating, I just do 3 rounds, no? So we don't waste time, like.
Yeah, but then we're gonna be playing the if we do 3 rounds, we're gonna be playing this game forever, and we're trying
Oh,
to get
okay.
onto like I think other stuff too.
Okay,
Yeah.
no, sure.
Yeah, if that works. Okay. I can sit out the first one if you guys wanna.
No.
The goal is not to play.
It's going on OnlyFans, so.
Just kidding. I have to pay some royalties. So what's the rotation again? Like if I pass, I
Top
go
bottom
bottom,
out. Yeah.
and you come in?
Yeah, you go on bottom, I come in, top bottom out, top bottom out.
Okay.
So
And, no, he can't sweep or anything.
No,
So the
this is
rotation
this is
one way. Right?
Yeah.
Just back.
Okay.
yeah, chest back, no gi grips. Yeah. All right, let's do
Do you have grips or no? Again.
just no gi grips.
No.
Yeah. Let's do 5 minute. Okay. All right, ready? Go. Yeah, that's some good structure on bottom. Nice. Nice. Yeah, keep the feet. Yeah, nice, Austin. Yeah, that's good. You can push on him too. Yep. Oh, nice, Hugo. Oh, he switched sides. It's like an Olympic judoka. The feet back in front, feet back in front. And does he get past? Does he? Oh, he gets it. All right, so you're on Austin and you're on. Yeah. Yeah, there's no like holding it for him, just for him. Damn, you're so good.
Nice guys. Nice, Austin. Good shit, bro. Nice. Switches. Switches. He's a maniac. Yeah, good job keeping that knee in front, Austin. Keep those knees in front first and get the feet. Yep. Nice. Yeah, don't let that knee hit the ground. Keep the feet off the ground. Nice. Don't just hug the knees. Don't just hug the knees. Yeah, don't just hug your knees, Austin. Okay, keep the feet in front. Keep the feet in front. Right, nice. Just keep your feet on him. Keep your feet on him. Both feet on him. Both feet on him. Put both feet back on him. Get both feet on. Yeah. Keep both feet in front of him, yeah. Yeah, Frank, good. Get both feet back in front, yeah. Nice, 5 seconds. You go, get past, get past, get past, get past, get past, get past, get past. Oh, yeah, it's so close.
Nice. Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Good job. What's that?
What you're like trying to tell me to do?
I was just trying to tell you to keep your feet in front. There was like one point where you had like your left foot in front, and I know it's hard because you're tired, so you're just here, and all I was saying was like keep both feet in front, so like figure out how to get this foot back in front. His shoulder's like under here, right? So I'm like, get your feet in front. Yeah, like, yeah.
I think to say if your feet are touching him or in between you and him, then he's not going to figure out.
Yeah, yeah,
Overarching concept.
yeah. It's like the dumbest possible coaching cues that you can give someone that somebody can understand when they've just done like a 5-minute round.
Yeah.
Get the feet back in front. Yeah, yeah. Get your feet between you and him. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So like we talk about like climbing the ladder as the person passing, and when we were playing a game prior. We talk about climbing the ladder a lot when we talk about like passing games like this, and one thing Hugo's doing really well with me the game prior was like going from my feet to my knees, from my knees to my hips, and while I might still be technically, or my leg might technically still be in between us, if he's got control of my knees, I need to find a way to go push him back down a rung and get my feet back to where, right? Does that make sense? Yeah. So like, yes, your leg was in between your chest and his chest, but he had control of your knee, which means that should like set off alarm bells. Be like, okay, need to find a way to push him back down one rung, get my foot back in front, right? Because now you've got your foot and your knee that he has to pass again. And if it's even worse, if he gets to the hips, now you got to figure out a way to get your knee in front, then your foot in front, right?
I think. Obviously, you were doing a great job retaining, but what I saw, for some reason, when I was going with you, like the first thing I'm doing, like with everyone, is try to point your feet away from me. Mm-hmm. And like here, you were not really reacting. Then I started going, and you were framing and getting your knees back in, but like you let me like get your feet off of me for some reason, and then you react. But like,
So already he's past that.
Right. Like,
Past the feet.
don't let me fight at an advantage, right? Like just go, like here and pummel your feet in, and all right, and like here, you have everything. My coach, when he taught me a white belt, I mean, he still teaches me, but he was saying like, you're like Iron Man, you have lasers coming off of your feet, and like they have to be on the guy all the time. If they're pointing somewhere else, like you're already losing, You're not past, but you're fighting at a disadvantage,
Yeah. There's something that happened in our round, Hugo, where I got to both of your knees. Oops, you're on the timer. No worries. And it's funny because this just sort of illustrates the concept, I think, is at one point I had both of your knees and I was pushing here, and I think the alarm bell started going off in your head, so you started, you retained very well, but this was like, this, because he started, like I could tell the alarm bells went off so much, this just like illustrates that example of like, once you get past the feet to the knees, this is a huge problem for the person on bottom. And then
you have to go into crisis management.
yeah, and you started like posting up on your elbows and sitting up and framing really hard with your hands, and eventually could get your feet back in front. But it's just like that's the ladder, right?
Right here, this is exposed.
Oh yeah, if I'm here now, he's
I
like
can't frame with my knees, like here. It's crisis management type of situation.
get the feet back in front. Yeah, sick.
You're going to turn, fucking gas at the end of it.
That was a 5-minute round. That was a little longer than usual.
That was good, yeah. If you don't mind sharing footage. Yeah.
You guys want to?
Avoid paying the OnlyFans.
That's awesome.
Or maybe you get a coupon,
69% off. Let's go. Nice. Do you guys want to do crab ride?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, we can do the simplified version.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you guys will. Yeah. This one's pretty fun. Oh yeah, because we had designed the one last time, but we
reiterated it.
simplified it.
Yeah. You want to show on me or you show
Can I start on your back? Yeah.
Yeah.
So my job here is to stay behind Matt, behind his legs and behind his back, however I can. And the only constraint is that I can only grab his belt and his pants. So, and I can switch grips too. I can have one belt grip, one pant grip, two pant grips, whatever, just his belt or his pants. And Matt needs to, what's that?
No collar.
No collar or seatbelt.
Yeah, we're just maintaining control just behind his back and behind his legs. And Matt's only job is to do whatever he can to turn and face me. So if he is able to like get his back here, boom, and he's faced me, if he planks like that, whatever. He wins. There's no win condition for me. I just have to see how many seconds I can hold this position, and every time try to hold it longer than the last time I did it. So if Matt gets out in 10 seconds, I want to try and hold it for 11 seconds next time, right? I want to keep figuring out how to hold it for longer. Matt's only constraint is that he can't touch me with his hands. He can touch the mat with his hands. He can touch himself with his hand.
Is there anybody on the live stream right now?
Somebody just joined, right when I said that.
Shit.
Sorry
Sorry.
to the two people that are currently watching. And he can use his feet to like push on me if he wants and stuff. So like if we go here, he can like start kicking me with his feet, like pummeling his legs inside, whatever he wants to do in order to like get me back in front of him.
But nothing with the hands.
He just can't like use his hands to like strip
Can't
stuff.
peel,
He
yeah.
can't peel the feet. One thing that's like super helpful here is if you think about like as the person on back, thinking about like this idea of pinning his legs. And like we're gonna be in weird ways in space when we think about pinning his legs. We can pin his legs to the mat. We can pin his legs to his own body. So like if we're upside down, I can pin his legs to his own body. Things like that. You can like switch your feet. You can push on the back of his legs if you want. You don't necessarily have to hold hooks, but you want to do whatever you can to just stay behind him with your whole body for as long as you can, and he's going to try and face you.
Yeah, so you're just maintaining control.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's like a rodeo. It's a bull ride.
Things that will help the person. I got one.
Keep going.
Yeah. Things that will help the person defending is first looking to isolate your back, like or get your back away from his chest, and then looking to like. I mean, I guess you could technically look to try to pummel your feet, but if you're trying to pummel your feet and he's on your back, like I don't know if that's the right order of operations. I guess it just depends on the situation, but. We found yesterday that like getting your back to the mat as quickly as possible is helpful in mitigating the danger.
Yeah, sort of like thinking about the priority, I guess. Yeah, prioritizing like getting them off your back and then getting the feet. But it could also go different. Like if you find that like you're able to like get the feet off you first, whatever, feel free to
do that.
But
Yeah, it's not a rule or anything. Just something that we found was useful. And then, did we find anything else useful yesterday for the person defending?
the person defending. No,
I think that's
I
it.
don't think so. Just planking.
Yeah.
You're gonna get mounted, but
Yeah, you will get mounted if you plank, but
it
if
works
you want to
for
win the game,
purposes of this game.
yeah, if you want to win the game, you
You
can
want
do
to
that.
game the game. Yeah, think of this like, because like we found that it's really hard to maintain control like this for prolonged periods of time. So really just focusing on like getting more and more seconds, racking up the seconds each time that you like do it, and just try to beat your time last time.
Yep. Cool.
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 The bull ride. That's what we're gonna call this game. The bull ride. Such a okay, that's kind of gay.
This goes on OnlyFans after all.
Bro, y'all gotta hear Jordan when she's here, Jake. Like, no, it gets unhinged. So we'll do like we can switch back and forth. So like yeah, so if they escape, just we'll switch. So we can do like a little bit of a longer round and then we can switch partners after that. So we do like a 5 minute. Yeah. Switch partners.
Pretty wild.
Yeah,
We'll be rolling
it gets
with
lots.
this.
Alright, do you want to be on my map?
Everything on me.
Here or just no, I just felt it. You'll see it. Right. Ready, go. Yeah, just been pushing with the hands.
Oh, sorry.
That's a little weird.
Oh, oh, hands.
That was a nice tempo.
Well, I started trying to use my knees to stand
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I
So
wasn't doing
last time-
before.
The last time I connected one.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay. Yeah, there's obviously the mount scenario, which we need to figure out the next progression for the game. But
Austin learned some stuff.
oh yeah,
Austin learned some stuff already. Oh yeah, I didn't, I guess. So.
Hugo's really good at getting out.
keep it for shit though, bro.
Do you guys want to go, and then I'll go with?
I have to go very soon.
Oh,
and
do
I
you?
would like to
Okay.
get footage of this one too.
Okay.
So if you guys want to do one, two,
Okay, chop on them out.
you can.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, you can start.
So what's the rotation?
So
Okay.
attacking. So like, I'm on top.
Okay, and then you go on bottom.
Yeah, he's on bottom. Ouch.
Okay.
All right. All right, ready, go.
Make a suggestion that
Yeah.
might shift your focus. Using that leg drag, like switching the feet to a leg drag-esque position is really helpful when somebody is flanking really hard.
Okay. Ready, go.
Driving your knee, like make a wedge through his legs and toward his chest. I think will help. I don't know if that's helpful.
It's not right now.
Okay. When you see it, you want to see it. Yeah, when you see it, you'll feel less.
Yeah. So actually, on the last one, instead of thinking about staying behind him, I switched my task focus to keeping him between my knees.
Okay.
Yeah. Because if he's on top of my knee, he's not on the ground. Like even if he starts like turning his back to the ground, if my knee is underneath him, he's never. So as long as he's staying between my knees. Yeah. I think maybe with that leg drag thing too, I'm wondering if it applies there or not.
I think that same thing applies. I'll show you what was happening with Austin. So Austin would roll to the side, and then what I was doing was shooting my leg through here to stay. Now he's still in between my knees.
Yeah.
Right, but here, even if he like planks this leg, it's weak.
I see what you're talking about.
Right,
Yeah.
he's not pushing on anything. Whereas if I'm here and I'm just trying to hold it with this leg and he planks, no, like plank that leg, like straighten this one out. Now I can't lift this anymore. I'm weak
Oh,
here.
you're actually using your instead of using the end of your lever to lift his leg, you're actually using, if you switch your hook, go to your leg drag, you're actually using your hip to maintain so that you can keep him between your knees.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's the same
I
thing,
see.
keeping him between my knees, but this is how I was doing it.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
And then if he was being particularly stubborn here, I would start to build up. So that now I'm still connected, I'm still behind him, I'm still behind his leg.
Yeah.
And then even we ended up here, and
Right.
then I can start to reset, right? Like get my hooks
Okay.
back in a tradition. So that's what I was getting at, but I think it's the same thing.
It's the same
I'm
thing.
keeping him clamped between my knees.
Yeah.
I'm just changing where the clamp is,
Yeah.
whether it's on the outside of his hips or whether it's on his front and back.
Yeah. What you're actually able to do there is like, because if you go back to that hook, you're actually just lifting both of his legs off the floor. So like
Right.
if you like go back to that thing,
Go on your side.
you're actually just lifting, keeping both of his legs from turning towards his left because you're lifting his left leg with this foot.
Right.
You're keeping his right leg from going that way with your knee.
Right.
And you're wedging the ground here, keeping him between your knees. So you're just keeping him from being able to
Yeah.
turn his body that way because that's the way that he was threatening to get out.
Correct.
Right? Okay.
Correct.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you're like reorienting your body to keep everything from turning that way now.
right.
Okay.
Yeah. So that same concept.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then like, if for whatever reason he like scurried away, I'll go the other side, and then I might be back here where he's between my knees again.
Yeah.
And then if he threatens it, I might switch.
You're doing those. Yeah. You're like, oh, you're saying you're keeping his legs off the floor. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Unless you're pinning.
Unless I'm pinning, but
like
even
that, but you're
then,
still behind him.
I'm still behind.
Okay.
Right? And he's still between my knees.
Interesting. Okay.
So that I think you're onto something with the between the knees.
With the knees, yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool, yeah, because you're just shifting your leg all the way to the other side to basically capture both of his legs at the same time.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
And I found that really helpful.
Got it.
Like I don't know, I was on there for like a minute plus on a lot of them.
Was like 3 minutes plus.
Because we were turning like every 20 seconds or something.
Yeah. Me and Hugo, we were just
Yeah.
right away.
Saying that in the club, right?
Yeah, you're like turning inside your belt. Like we're both like just like
That's the other thing that I find like
yeah.
I did this yesterday. And when I grabbed on the belt, somebody was able to turn or whatever. I was just like, what the fuck?
Is that why you grabbed the pants?
I grabbed the
Yeah,
pants
yeah, yeah.
on. I mean, if you can only grab the belt, but like
Right.
in a chance where
Do
you
you ever come around and grab you? Yeah, you do that?
not
Not in this game.
but like
Yeah.
no-gi all the time.
But in gi, do you do it? Or
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll go hand to hand, grab. I'm always just trying to like.
You're also trying to climb up to a
Right,
different
I'm trying to
position.
climb
not?
out.
Right, so you
So like ultimately, like if I can get a horse collar grip or
Right.
underhook or two collars or whatever, then I'll do it. I sadly have to go. Wish I could continue.
It's okay.
yeah,
I'm feeling kind of tired also.
yeah, sure.
Let's see you guys there.
A little bit. In.
Okay. Are you guys okay?
Okay, sorry, I
Cool.
don't mean to.
No worries.
that
I
was
wasn't
great,
trying
man.
to cut everybody off.
No.
That's
It's,
great morning.
yeah, we got a lot on.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, that was great.
Thank you all. Appreciate it, and I'll figure out how to send you. I'll put it in a Google Drive.
Sure. Tell me like what you're doing.
B-roll stuff for the gym. I need like and maybe 1 second to make it into a video. Like it's not like a lot, not like a feature on Hugo. Or also like look at the way Austin.
in 5-10 years, this is gonna be.
But like I need like little bits just to show what it is I'm trying to
Okay.
demonstrate.
Okay. No, that makes sense. I thought maybe it was for you to like design games or like.
Maybe in the future, but